Good morning everyone. Today we're comparing an iPhone 12 Pro RAW photos with a Pixel 4 RAW photos and a professional setup right there on my shoulder. Guys, I can't wait to see the difference. It's gonna be worth it or not to invest. What are the real differences in the photos? Guys, I can't wait to see the difference. Let's get started. Alright guys, welcome to a new episode. Thank you so much for being here. Let's get right into it. I have an iPhone 12 Pro with me. We're going to be comparing the RAW photo mode, and I'm going to show you the JPEG version and the RAW edited with my Pixel 4 XL right there that shoots in RAW also, and with this A7 III with a 24mm f1.4. If you're ready, we've got beautiful light. We're gonna get started right now. The first shot we're gonna take is Toby walking in the light. We've got Alex also taking some cool photos right there.
What is this about?
So Toby, are you ready? You're gonna walk again a little bit towards me, and we're gonna take a few shots. Ready? All right, Toby, 1, 2, 3. Walk towards me with your camera. I'm gonna shoot both at the same time now. You can see the colors are already very different on both cameras. Boom. All right, Toby looking good. One more time, come towards me. Perfect. Boom. Yes, love it. What I noticed is the iPhone already picked up the face a lot faster, but if you look, it's a lot less contrasted on the iPhone. So it's interesting. We're gonna do it one more time on the ultra wide on the iPhone and on the camera. This one doesn't have ultra wide, so I can't really compare that part. But Toby, you ready for one more? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, boom. Perfect. Okay, and one more time with the camera this time. We're gonna be at 20mm, 24, sorry, and 24 f2. There we go. And we've got Toby right there, the light change. So it's gonna be interesting. Boom. And a little bit. I wish we could have the exact same angle, but it's gonna be difficult. We're gonna compare all the shots. I wanna know what you think in the comments. Which one do you prefer? So here's how it's going to work. I'm going to show you the JPEG straight out of the camera for the phones, and then I'm going to show you the raw images edited with my style that I try to keep consistent across different cameras for the A7 III, the Pixel 4 XL, and the iPhone 12 Pro. Now remember, when you're watching those, try to see if you notice a difference. We're gonna zoom in on and try to pixel peep a little bit. As we can expect, there will be a few differences with the A7 III, but how does it compare between the two phones? Let me know in the comments. It's very subjective. I wanna hear about you. All right, second one I really like. If you can see like that strike of in the sky right now. So I'm gonna try with the telephoto lens on both, because that building looks cool. We've got some good reflection. Oh, look at the plane. Boom, perfect shot. Oh yeah. Oh, I don't know if I got it with this one because it was a little late, but I'm gonna get it one more time with the 24mm on the A7 III. Something you should know, guys, it is really cold, like probably -5 right now Celsius. So if we're shaking a little bit, that's totally normal. Boom. So I shot it wide at f2.8. Here we go. We'll crop in a little bit into it. I'm gonna shoot it wide on that one too, just to see. We go. Oh, that's really wide actually. Move in a little closer. Oh, there we go. We got a few different shots. Let us know what you think. Alright guys, before the next shot, I'd like to thank the sponsor of the day, Photoshop Express, the app on your phone. I'm gonna show you in a few minutes how I actually edit those photos straight onto my phone, how we can make them look amazing. Stay tuned. Now, I wanna take just that awesome view right there because the sunset is getting really beautiful. I actually have to turn on the RAW mode again, boom, on the iPhone because it stopped and I can't press the button. Oh, here we go. My hands are kind of freezing. Here we go, I got a few shots. I'll take it one more time with this one so we can like kind of compare. It's always kind of fun to see what we can do, especially in those kind of photos. Here we go. That looks good. And Boom. We should be recovering a little bit of the sky. Now we're gonna take a few shots of Joey actually standing here in the middle because it looks kind of cool. Kind of two shots, a portrait mode and also a wide one. The portrait is not gonna work with RAW just because it's computed inside the camera. So we'll kind of try and see how it looks. I'm kind of curious. Come on, let's go, guys. Let's try to be careful. Joey, you ready?
I'm ready.
Joey's on model right now. I'm in portrait mode. We've got Joey right there. I'm gonna move a little bit out. Just for the lines. Here we go. 4. Go. Okay, I've got the iPhone shot. Alright, now on the Pixel 4, we're doing the portrait again. We can definitely see already just in the screen that we've got a lot, like the dynamic range, how it like tweaks it, it's totally different. I'm kind of curious once we're gonna edit it, how it's gonna look. Last one is gonna be with the camera. You ready?
I'm ready.
Joey is like the best model in the world.
Born to give us that blue seal.
Same pose, Joey. Loving it. Boom. We've got the different shots. Now you guys let me know and I'm gonna show you actually how I edited those photos right from my phone. Let's edit one of those photos. I want to show you what I did, guys. If you don't know this app called Photoshop Express, it is awesome. It is super simple to use and you can do everything from shooting in RAW to editing, posting it on social media, adding text overlays, and even looking at how other people edited their photos. I'll show you in just a second. It's really, really intuitive and great. So we're gonna take that photo of Toby. The first thing we notice is that it's really dark, so we're gonna press the magic wand button, and right there we have something good to start with. Now I'm gonna go in the looks. There's tons of looks available. I'm gonna tweak it to find the look that I want. I'm gonna add a little bit of it, and now I'm going to continue and do my personal edits. Now the cool thing in Photoshop Express is that you have auto masking of the subject, and as you can see, the app already masked the subject. Now I'm just gonna refine it a little bit. I'm gonna bump up a little bit the light on my subject so it stands out better, and I'm going to finish a few tweaks in terms of light and colors. Now I can just share it and that's good. Guys, this app is awesome because if you go to that little globe, you can see tons of people who edited their photos and shared it, and you can actually copy their edits or play them back and see how they did it. It's a great way to learn actually how to edit. You can even remix, means that you press on remix and you can re-edit the photo if you want. I highly recommend you to get this app. It also integrates with Photoshop and desktop if you need. Link is in the description below. Thank you so much Photoshop Express for sponsoring this video. Now let's get back to shooting in the streets. Alex wanted to show a shot and this is what happened in slow motion basically. I hope you like the little editing section. Alex is gonna try to go a little bit higher or do something so we can get a shot here. So Alex, you ready?
No.
No?
Now I know what's gonna happen.
Okay.
Well, now it's I was gonna slide down it, so maybe I'll just do it.
Okay, let's try it. All right. This is like, this is real art, guys. This is real art. What are you doing? Sorry, guys. I wanted to show you a cool shot, but right now it's more embarrassing than anything. Okay, so let's try this one. I kind of like the angles here. And you can see it's a lot more contrasted on the Pixel phone than on the iPhone. So that's pretty interesting already. Alex is moving to LA, so he needs like wide shot. Boom.
I'm not switching hats though.
Boom, it's like ultra wide. Yes, beautiful. Look in the camera, Alex.
What the heck is that?
See, I told you, it's kind of cool.
I look like a penguin.
All right, the big reveal. Guys, I was freezing outside. My hands were like, I couldn't do anything anymore. The conclusion. Should you get an iPhone? Should you get a Pixel phone? Should you get a camera? Well, obviously you should have a camera, but for all the times that you can't shoot with your DSLR, your mirrorless, those babies are going to be very handy, especially with the update where the iPhones finally let you shoot in RAW, and the Pixel phones have always let you shoot in RAW. So that's a big advantage. Now, here is what I wrote down, how it compares between the Pixel and the iPhone. This is very important. Listen up. It shoots less contrasted and more brighter when we're shooting JPEGs with the iPhone. It's also cooler for most photos, and it's warmer for portraits, meaning it goes more towards the yellows for the skin tones, yet the Pixel is going to have more contrast. I find that the portrait mode is stronger. It might have to do with the machine learning in Google Photos. It has so much data to learn from. Maybe the iPhone doesn't have as much, who knows, but I just find it's a little bit more accurate most of the time. It is also warmer overall with the Pixel, and what I found out is that it is less sharp. So maybe a Pixel 6 might have sharper images, but for now it's a little bit less sharp than the iPhone 12 Pro. I was actually really surprised when we zoom in on those DNG images how sharp it is. Now, the conclusion is if you're shooting in DNG, if you're shooting in RAW, it doesn't really matter. I find them very similar. The good part is that you're able to slap your own edits on it and you can be very consistent in time no matter what phone or camera you're using. This is the best advantage of shooting RAW. Now, you're not gonna do that all the time. Obviously, it takes more space. And when you're snapping things on the go, I find that both of them perform really well, especially to recover highlights from the sky and do computing in order to really get the colors in the sky and also balance the light in the shadow. You might have seen the DNG that we edited. The sky is mostly blown out, but the JPEGs, because of the computing and how it takes the photos, it was able to recover better the highlights. Now I want to hear what you think. Let me know in the comments below. Big thanks to Joey, Alex, and Toby for coming on that adventure. And guys, also big thanks to Adobe Photoshop Express. Great app. Go check it out. I'll see you in the next video. Love you all.